Hello and welcome. My name is Tamara and I'll be reporting with you tonight on TJD News. Now, tonight we'll be talking about communication skills. We'll be talking about things such as body language, confidentiality, open and closed questions, paraphrasing and summarizing, and to do and what not to do. This is an example of very bad body language. Notice how there is no eye contact. Notice how she doesn't seem interested in what he is saying. Try and see what things she is doing and try and pick them up, and we'll have a discussion on what she could have changed. And how do you feel about that, Tom? Yeah, good, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. Now that was terrible, with a capital T. Now, let's try again, and this time, let's do it the right way. Oh, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. And how do you feel about that, Tom? I guess I feel upset. I feel like I'm not listened to. Yep. And what do you think you should do? Maybe talk to my parents about it. Maybe try and do better in school or something. Yeah. That's more like it. Noticed how she really looked like she was paying attention. She was leant over in a way like, I'm listening. She used words like, and she nodded her head to show Tom her listening skills. Noticed how she was up straight and her eyes were onto Tom's. This is a great example of body language. Do you think she did well? Confidentiality is a very important part between a client and their counsellor. I feel the counsellor needs to give a speech to their client before starting so that the client is going to reach out and will be able to feel safe, like they can say whatever they need to. Do you think this is right? Hello Tom, how are you? That's great. Just before we start, I just wanted to let you know that anything you say to me is in confidence, and less, of course, I feel that you're going to do any harm to anyone else or yourself. Is that alright with you? Yep. There are two types of questions: closed questions and open questions. A closed question would be something like asking a client, so you feel happy? So you're 15, which allows the client to answer in either a yes or a no, or short phrases. An open question is the complete opposite. An open question is asking the client something and receiving a long answer. Open questions usually begin with how, why, or what. For example, how do you feel about that? Or what does your family think about that? Which leads to the client discussing and opening up, and for you getting an answer. Paraphrasing and summarizing are a very important part of a counseling session. To paraphrase is an expression of passage using other words, but to summarize is to take parts of a session and reduce it to main points, which are actually quite important parts in a counseling session. Communication times, come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, now that we're back. We've done a lot, how embarrassing. We've done a lot today. We've talked about communication skills such as body language, paraphrasing and summarizing, open and closed questions, confidentiality, and we've seen some interviews. This has been a great session. Thank you for joining me on TJD. Tomorrow reporting. Goodbye. Celebrate good times, come on.